In 2022, I was able to pick up a few fabrics here and there, some for making clothing items and the rest for soft furnishings around my home. I'm excited to share them with you in this fabric haul. Here we are. First on my list, I have this beautiful fabric. It's actually a tartan fabric. It's for a project that I'm doing with Simply Sewing magazine. This fabric here was so good that I bought for the project, and I got some for myself as well that I am going to use to make other things because it's just totally my vibe. I will be making a dress for myself using the fabric. Did I forget to mention I got it from Suzanne Willow Fabrics. It's an online store, and it did not waste time to arrive, so that's a good shout. Next on the list we have this here. Actually, I got the two of them from the same vendor. These two corduroy fabrics. No, they're not corduroy, actually. I'll read it the way it says it on the website. This is a pink one and this is a fawn one, and it's called Stretch Cotton Needle Cord fabric. I got these from Sew Me Sunshine. Yeah, I bought them from Sew Me Sunshine, and this here, I already have plans for this, and I have plans for this one as well. I got 3 meters of each one, and yeah. Then from some needle cords over there to another needle cord. This is a lovely mustard or yellow. I think it's more mustard than yellow needle cord. And I bought this one here from Taylor & Able. Taylor & Able are my local crafts shop, and they do have fabrics as well. I have plans of making this into a dress as well. Here's another Taylor & Able fabric. This one here is actually 100% cotton. The intention I have behind this fabric is a tiered dress. So I'd have like 2 or 3 tiers, just a bit like the garment that I have on the side there. So I would have, one tier going down this way, another one going down this way. But then for the sleeves, the idea that I have for the sleeves is to have the sleeves going this way. I have never done anything like that before, so I'm excited to explore that design. I might actually just use the same sewing pattern that I used for that garment over there. It was a free sewing pattern from Simply Sewing magazine, and it was a Nina Lee design. So as you know, I got this checked fabric, and it's a tartan one. I was able to finally track down this one. This fabric was making the rounds on Instagram. Well, not making the rounds, but a lot of people that I follow have made something using this fabric, and I really wanted it. So I think that's the thing about Instagram or social media in general. You get to see what other people are making and what other people have done with their fabrics. I tracked it down to a fabric store, an online fabric store called So Good Baby Fabrics. Now, all the other fabric stores that I found the same fabric, in their store had sold out the fabric. And So Good Baby Fabrics was the only fabric store that I could pre-order the fabric from. So I pre-ordered it, and it was so lovely that the lady, the owner of the store, was able to track me down on Instagram and give me like updates and let me know how long it will take for it to arrive and what's going on with her stockists and stuff like that. But anyway, lovely fabric. Let me know what you think. Jumpsuit or dress? In my mind, I think it would go well with a boiler suit because of like the weight of it. It's tartan. But then it might be a bit too much. So let me know what you think, jumpsuit or dress, because I have a lot of fabric here. I think I got 4 yards or 4 meters, just so there won't be any stories, And it was so nice of the store owner to drop in this fabric for me as well. It was a gift. This one here, I didn't buy this one. And it's a lovely viscose fabric. So Good Baby Fabrics. This I will not be making yet. I'm going to save it till I'll save it till spring, summer next year, 2023. Moving on. I went to visit my friend Atia recently when we had to record a podcast episode because I didn't have any Wi-Fi here at home. So I went to her house, and on the way out I popped into her sewing room and she was organizing her things. I saw this fabric in one of her baskets and I was like, oh, I like this. She said, you can have it. I was like, what? She said, yeah, I could have it. And I love it. It's cotton. It's cotton. And it's so, I just love the green. I love the pop of green. Would you call this green? Yeah, it's green. Or is it yellow? I think it's neon, like a neon yellow or green and blue. It's so lovely, this one. The thing with this fabric is you can't actually make, there's a right side and a wrong side, and I think it definitely has to be the right side that's used, so you can't make mistakes with this one. I should really find out where she got it from. If anyone's interested in this fabric, then I would ask her to know where she bought it from, but I feel like it might be one of her old fabrics because she was doing a tidy up and she let me have it, so I think it might not be still in stock. Now, dating back to August, we had a meetup for people who make in London, and I did a fabric swap with a lovely lady, Amelia, and she took my green fabric, which I'd used to make, I can't remember what I made with that fabric. I made a dress with that fabric. I actually, oh no, a blouse. I did a mix and match blouse with that fabric, and I gave the rest to her, and I inherited hers. And this gives me all the autumn colors, you know, autumn. That's what it screams at me. And I cannot wait to make this into, so it's not a lot of it left, probably about 3 yards. So I'll use this to make it would be sufficient for a blouse with like dramatic sleeves. So that's what I'll be using this fabric for. I really like discovering new fabric stores because, you know, every fabric store is going to have a completely different selection of fabrics. So I found this fabric store called Eliza Mack Fabrics. Did I find them on, I think it was via Instagram, or yeah, Instagram. And I got this fabric from I bought a gingham fabric, a green gingham fabric, and this was gifted to me. So I bought the green, and then she gifted this one to me, and I thought I would definitely share this with you. She has a lovely selection of fabrics, and I thought I'll actually leave the link to this fabric. I really hope this fabric is left, but this is a beautiful, beautiful fabric here. I can't make my mind up on what to make with this. It's been sitting on my table, and I've been thinking maybe I should wait a little bit till like spring next year, but it's got some autumn colors, beautiful autumn colors in it. So I think this would be, this is going to make a dress. This would be for a dress. And what I like about this fabric is it's not too lightweight. It's got a nice density, which means that it will be great as you know, something for this sort of weather. So I will be using it for a dress this time of the year, autumn, winter. But I haven't decided which dress exactly it would be made using, like I'll make using it. Then on Hey Sew Sister, on Hey Sew Sister's website, I also picked up, now this cotton fabric gives me the same vibe as this fabric here because it's the same sort of weight, and it's a checkerboard fabric. Autumn, it screams at me autumn, like definitely screams autumn at me. And I picked this one up. I think I got three yards of this fabric from Hey Sew Sister, and then I got this beautiful, beautiful cotton fabric as well from the same website, and this is definitely going to be for a shirt or a blouse, or maybe a dress, because I got 3 yards as well. 3 meters, sorry, but this one doesn't run as wide as the other fabrics, so I think it would be great for a shirt or a blouse. Then I got this gorgeous, okay, so Georgie, the owner of the store, made her Tilly and the Buttons, what is it called? I actually have cut mine out. Yeah, there it is. It's called Marnie. Now there she is, this lady here, this gorgeous lady. She's called Georgie, and she made hers using this fabric. And this is actually not denim, it's like a chambray kind of fabric, and she made hers using this fabric. She made hers into a dress, just like this one here she's modeled, and she made hers using this gorgeous fabric, chambray. So it's not so heavy, it's not heavyweight, so it's not like denim. So I have it here, And it was so sweet of her. She contacted me via email saying that, you know, after I'd paid for it and I was waiting for my delivery, she emailed to say, oh, they haven't got the full like amount that I needed. I think I got like 3 yards, 3 meters. So she was like, should they cancel the order, or should they like give me the extra, like I can't explain. She was like, they don't have a full roll of 3 meters, so they had to like make it up using this one here, which was really kind of her, because like she didn't have to. She could have just cancelled the order, but it was so kind of her. And I was like, yeah, it's fine, as long as it's not too short. It's wide enough. I can get a full sleeve from, definitely I can get a full sleeve from this. I was like, yeah, why not? Definitely. So yeah, I've got my order. So I've got a beautiful chambray fabric here. This is definitely making a dress, definitely. And I see this one here using contrasting threads. So I'll use contrasting threads to do the top stitching. Brown, it'll be brown. I'm so excited for this fabric. I've wanted a nice denim like lightweight fabric, and I think I've found what I've been looking for. So these fabrics, definitely any of them that I track online and I find the link, I'll leave it in the description box below just in case you want it. I bought these fabrics, apart from the fabric that I was that I swapped with Amelia, oh, and the fabric that I was gifted by So Good Baby Fabrics and by Eliza Mack Fabrics. I bought a fabric and then she gifted me the other one. Same thing with So Good Baby. So none of these are sponsored. These are just like, you know how it is, I like to share my experience with like fabric stores just to showcase what's out there, because I know people always ask me, where do you buy your fabrics from? If you're wondering where I buy my fabrics from, there they are. These are the ones. In addition to, I buy fabrics from Minerva. I buy fabrics from Fabric Godmother. I buy fabrics from Sew Me Sunshine, which I actually have one of their fabrics here. I buy fabrics from, there's a fabric store that I have purchased from, Rainbow Fabrics Kilburn, but that was long time ago and it was in store. I have never bought from them online. So if I do buy from them online, I will let you know my experience and I'll let you know my thoughts on their fabrics, because they're quite popular on social media, but I want to know what they're like online. Another store that I buy from, just in case you're wondering where else to look, Simply Fabrics. Simply Fabrics have an in-person store, and they also have an online store. So Simply Fabrics Brixton, excellent fabrics. They have a good eye for fabrics, and they always have like dead stock fabrics, which, as you know, dead stock fabrics are fabrics that they're unique. You don't really find them everywhere. And I hope you like my dress, because it's a new one. I made this newly. This dress, oh gosh, see, now I remember the store that I was going to tell you. New Craft House fabric selection, dead stock fabric selection was one of these. I bought this from them when I visited their store at the knitting and stitching show, either the knitting and stitching show or the Stitch Festival, and I bought 3 meters of this fabric from them, and I made it into this beautiful dress, and that's what I am showing off right now. I'm going to stop rambling. I'll see you next time. All the best. Bye.